Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel ChriskaYoga. In today's video, we will be talking about dealing with pressure. By pressure, I mean maybe pressures from a job, pressures from your life that are making you feel anxious, making you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, like you're overwhelmed perhaps, helping you to feel less overwhelmed and like you're able to handle these pressures more easily, feeling calm, cool, and collected about things as much as you possibly can. Before we get started, if you aren't yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below this video for 2 free yoga classes every single week. So definitely subscribe, become a part of this community of awesome and amazing people. And I would love to have you as a subscriber. So let's get into these tips on dealing with pressure. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is something that helps me personally a great deal, and that's making lists. This may seem like more of an organizational or productivity tip. However, it makes me feel like the pressure has been taken off just a little bit, which is why I'm including it in this video. But actually writing things down, sectioning them off into categories, and I think it really does help. It kind of feels like I'm getting it out of my brain and onto paper, which helps me to feel less overwhelmed about all of the things that are up there that I have to do or feel pressured to do. It helps me to see it laid out in front of me so that it's a little more easily tangible. It helps me to even check the things off once I'm actually done doing that task. It's not just about productivity and organization. It is about literally getting it out of your brain onto something else, letting your brain breathe a little bit and allowing you to feel a little bit less pressured by the overwhelm of all of these things that you have to do. My number 2 tip along the same lines, once you're done with your list, prioritize. What on this list that you just wrote out of all of the bajillion things that you have to do, which task on this list or which multiple tasks on this list will help you to feel better the most? Which thing is giving you the most anxiety about doing? Which task maybe is going to take the longest or take the most amount of steps in order to achieve it? I would say do that first. Do the thing that's due first. Do the thing that the deadline is coming up before the others. Prioritize what you need to do before the others. Try not to go for the easiest task first because you're more likely to actually do the easiest tasks because you can always do them after you've done the more challenging ones. Do the more challenging tasks that are due first or that are most important before the easier ones, and this way it's done and you can breathe and then do the easier tasks, maybe even at a faster pace. The next tip that I'm going to share with you is eating the right way and staying hydrated. To some, they don't appear to be connected. The body and the mind, people think it's separate, but you know what? They're all in the same place. They're trying to keep the same individual alive, so they work together. If you're feeding your body garbage, if you're feeding your body things that you know you shouldn't be eating, that's going to weigh you down, and first of all, it actually makes you feel more negative. Second of all, it's going to give you less energy, which will definitely not help your productivity. And when you're not feeling productive, you feel even more pressure because you're not getting the things done that you need to get done. Eat the things that make you feel your best, make you feel your most energetic. For me, that is whole foods, whole plant-based foods. My favorite breakfast at the moment is beans on toast. So this is something that I picked up when I was living over in London, which people in America find weird when I say that I eat this, but it's not the sugary beans that you find in the can with the tomato sauce. I make my own beans and tomato sauce, and I season it all with my own seasonings. I use the sprouted grain toast. It's the Ezekiel brand. No dairy at all, no eggs, no animal products. And then I toast the bread and I put the beans on the toast. And honestly, this gives me so much energy. I have been trying to find a breakfast that gives me this amount of energy for years, and I finally discovered it, and it's the best thing ever. I get the most done during the days when I eat this for breakfast. And when you get more things done, you feel better and you feel a little less pressure, or at least that's been my experience. Also, staying hydrated, something that I always recommend. You need water. You need to drink enough water, hydrate your body, or else you are going to feel terrible. On the days where I forget to drink water throughout the day, I really notice a difference. My skin feels dry, my energy is low, I'm always hungry. Throughout the day, I tend to snack more if I'm not drinking water. So definitely stay hydrated, eat the right things, and this way you're feeling at your best in order to perform at your best, which will help you to more easily manage the pressures that you feel that you're under. My next tip, and this will probably come to no surprise, is deep breathing. This is a yoga channel. I'm a yoga teacher. Obviously, I'm going to talk about breathing deeply. In my classes, I don't think I need to count actually how many times I say breathe because it's so important. Taking a moment, especially if you're feeling particularly anxious about something, maybe you feel like your heart rate is elevated at the point of where you feel uncomfortable. Take a moment, close your eyes, and deepen your breath. Take a really deep breath in, feel your rib cage expanding, and then take a deep breath out. You can release it out through your nose or your mouth if that helps you. Feel your rib cage coming back in, feel your stomach coming back in. And if you're confused by this, then yes, when you breathe, when you inhale, you need to feel your rib cage and your stomach expanding. And when you exhale, you need to feel that all coming back in. If you're breathing the opposite way around, you need to change that because it's not healthy. Actually, I don't know when this video actually came out, but I just came across it myself on the internet. It was Hillary Clinton talking about alternate nostril breathing. I was like, all right, if this lady must be under enormous pressure, like I can't even imagine the pressures that she deals with and has dealt with that whole election. If she says that alternate nostril breathing, also known as Nadi Shodhana, which I have a tutorial about on this channel, if she says alternate nostril breathing helps her feel more sane, then it's gotta help us all, right? Even just breathing deeply. You don't have to do a yoga pranayama technique. Just breathing deeply is really gonna help you as well. It helps to lower your heart rate, helps to quiet your mind, it helps you to focus, and it's especially useful if you're feeling a lot of pressure. And my final tip for this video is don't be so hard on yourself. I know, easier said than done. I do it, everybody does it. We all beat ourselves up way too much, way too often. But how I like to think of it sometimes is treat yourself as if you were someone else that you're caring for. Just think of it as if you're caring for someone else. You are treating yourself with the kindness that you would treat someone else that you're caring for. Thinking of yourself in this way helps you to be a little bit kinder to yourself, helps you to be more understanding. It helps you to understand that you're only human and you need to give yourself a break. If you can't complete these 700 tasks on your list, on your to-do list, or that you have up in your brain, that is understandable and okay. You need to be okay with that and just give yourself a break. Again, it is a lot easier said than done. I totally understand. But giving yourself a little bit of a break, because if you're feeling too overwhelmed, stressed, pressured about things, you're never going to get anything done because you're not feeling well, you're not feeling at your best. Some people work better under pressure, but you need to still be calm and not have such anxiety about it in order to actually do the work that you need to do. At least that's my opinion on things. So I hope this video helped you to get some inspiration on how to deal with pressures in your life a little bit better, with a little bit more ease. Maybe come out of it feeling less anxious. I will leave the link to meditations and breathing techniques that I think will help you to calm yourself down if you're feeling anxious about things. I will leave those links in the description box below, so definitely check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments or even suggestions on ways that you like to deal with pressure in your own life in the comments section below this video. And of course, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you aren't already for 2 free yoga classes every single week, plus bonus videos. So definitely hit the subscribe button. It's free, and I would love to have you join us as a subscriber. For even more yoga tips, advice from me, head on over to my website, ChriskaYoga.com, for free and premium yoga resources. And of course, do not forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for daily yoga motivation, inspiration, helpful yoga tips, advice, and behind the scenes on this channel, and so much more. So definitely head over to Instagram and follow me over there as well. All of the links are listed in the description box below this video. Also, a quick announcement. Tomorrow is the start of my 5-day Fall for Yoga challenge that I'm doing with my friend Alyssa from the YouTube channel and Instagram Yogiano. This challenge will be taking place over on Instagram, and we'll be posting video tutorials that you can follow along with on our YouTube channels as well. If you participate, you'll be entered to win 5 bottles of wine from Fit Vine Wine and an awesome travel yoga mat from Kriya Veda. The challenge begins tomorrow, so if you'd like to join in, all of the links are listed in the description box below this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.